Hello to my cancers. I just wanted to make sure we had enough time. I'm looking at the clock here on here, make sure we had enough time. So hello to my cancers. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. All right. Let's get into it. Sending everybody lots of love and light. We're going to start out with setting an intention for you all, cancers. What's coming to me is emotional renewal, intuition, awakening, and soul comfort for you all. Something for you is going to be overwhelming. Something about your gifts are rare. It's something that comes along once in a blue moon, right? And so people want to create a community of stars. So something was done behind your back, and something smelled fishy, right? So something was done behind your back, and you knew something was going on. Something smelled fishy, and it's you've been carrying a lot of energies on your back as it is. This is with this Empress card here, right? So you remember when we had the full moon, sturgeon moon, right? And sturgeon fish are expensive, right? Right. Yep. So you had a nightmare about something. So this week brings emotional clarity, deep intuitive messages, and heart-centered healing. You are reconnecting with your inner truth and stepping into nurturing, spiritually protected space. So this reading for you all is going to highlight guidance, blessings, and energetic shifts supporting you now. And so I'm going to include some candle recommendations aligned with like crystal recommendations, supportive herbs with this reading, and also powerful affirmations that I created for you all to elevate this week's energy. So this is going to take us into this cycle actually closes on November 19th. Right now we have 5 planets that are retrograde. Cancers are ruled by the moon, right? Obviously the moon and the sun never go retrograde, right? But currently Mercury, let me see something. Mercury is retrograde. That's the latest planet to go retrograde. So listen for your downloads through your dreams, right? So your dreams could be overwhelming. Daydreams, night dreams, in between time. If you feel like you're overwhelmed, go out and get some fresh air, right? Right? Right. Even if you're just taking the trash out, if you have like some people have their big trash bin in the front of their house, just go take the trash out, right? If you can spend a few minutes outside, go do that. Get some fresh air. But don't stay cooped up in the house all day long, right? Something has been costing you a lot behind your back. Something has been costing a lot that's being done behind your back. You all are pretty much homebodies, and it's been overwhelming for someone. It's been overwhelming cost for someone who wanted a new lease on life. Something has been overwhelming for somebody who just wanted a new lease on life, right? So, all right. Make sure you're pouring into yourselves like never before. Drink your water. Drink your water unless your doctor says. And you can go to your doctor and ask your doctor about that. But let's start out with an intention. The sun is medicine. The sun is medicine. So, alrighty. You are a star, and all right, let's do it. So the theme is I trust my intuition and return to emotional peace. Trust your intuition and return to emotional peace. All right. So the overall energy here for you all is your intuition is heightened. Dreams, signs, and synchronicities guide your decisions, and mysteries begin to reveal themselves. Okay? Mysteries begin to reveal themselves. Yeah. You have a copycat in your energy. you have a copycat in your energy who's trying to copy your star, who's trying to just copy your star, who's trying to copy your 11th house. And they're overwhelmed. They are literally overwhelmed by trying to copy your star, right? Yeah. So what your soul wants is Queen of Cups here, right? So your emotional depth, softness, and nurturing, your soul craves comfort, healing, and authentic emotional expression. So somebody from your past, it could be somebody in your family who has tried to copycat your energy because they want a whole new lease on life. And it doesn't look like you're getting a whole lot of support. It's like half and half. People almost like split down the middle, including somebody's son. Somebody literally wants your son. That's a destiny swap, just so we're crystal clear, right? But somebody has to end you to do it. That sounds really dark, to do. You got 9 here and 9 here. Something has been causing you to have nightmares, right? So that you're not overwhelmed, Pour into yourselves like never before. Do not just be a crab, a hermit crab. Please, Cancers, get outside. Don't just go into hibernation like we just had a beaver moon, like building a dam. You know how fast beavers build a dam and they just stay in, right? Don't go into get out the house, get some sun, let people see you, show your face in place so people see you. So somebody said, when was the last time you saw? I haven't seen them for months. Get in people's faces, say hi. So if people come around, they want to see, when was the last time? Oh, I just saw them yesterday. Make sure there's key people, though. It doesn't have to be everybody. Make sure there are key people who see you, okay? Personally, there are key people who I make sure see me all the time. That doesn't matter who the other people don't see me. The other people don't, it doesn't really matter. But if you have a whole new lease on life, make sure there are key people who see you on a regular basis, that talk to you on a regular basis. Somebody, you have a copycat in your energy, so that people, when they get used to seeing you, there's nobody else that say, even if they had the same name as yours, if somebody tried to copycat anything, they can come in with a fake ID. That's not them. That's not them. Get used to getting out the house. Whoever you are, get used to getting out of the house. Tell your kids, make sure they're getting out the house, all of that. Because people have lost their mind with this copycat mess. You are a star. We're talking about 11th house. Your friends, and if 11th house is just friend, your community knows you. So you have a copycat energy. So there are people who want your life. After as hard as you work, you built up this community, right? And people want to bully you out of it. No sir and no ma'am. This 3 and 8, this 3 and 5 is 8. This is a destiny swap, right? No sir and no ma'am. So that would be if a person says, let's say for instance, if a person says to me, for example, make the mistake of asking what branch of service, and they say Army, I will quickly correct them. No, Air Force. Quickly. Not that I have anything against the Army or any of the other armed services, but I would quickly say Air Force. I have nothing against the other armed services, but I would say Air Force. So somebody could even pretend like I have nothing against the other services. So the Page of Pentacles is this, right? Small beginnings, new opportunities, or fresh learning path forming behind the scenes. Something promising quietly is growing, right? Again, you have this whole new lease on life, and this is what happens during Saturn returns. Saturn returns is major life cycles. It's just like you could the first boy in your family, the first girl. It can mean that you change your last name, even if it's hyphenated. Even as a man, you could have major life changes. I don't want this to think this is just women who change their last name. Men could go from Mr. to Doctor, or you could become the second or the third in your family. Like, let's say, for instance, You have a son and you go from the first to the second, or he's a junior and you're a senior now. Those are major life changes where it's personal identifiable information, right? And though during those times, you could have copycat energies. Y'all get the point? I need y'all to pay attention. This is why I teach the way I teach, and I'm very passionate about this because you felt like something fishy was going on behind your back. You're a fisher of men, human, right? And something was growing. As your prosperity and abundance is growing, people are looking at you as this star, and they just want to get a ride on your back like you Seabiscuit. No, sir, and no, ma'am. That's not going to happen. I can't. I want to try to keep you all as informed as possible, but get yourself outside in that sunlight. Get outside in that sunlight. Make sure you're telling your kids, nieces, nephews, let people put eyes on you so you can see them, they can see you. You're not playing these stupid games that people out here playing, right? Because you don't want to get a phone call of some kind of a rebirth that has happened. 4 and 9 is 13. That is death, rebirth. You see all these ravens here, right? You could have just recently seen ravens, right? That's messages from in between worlds. Y'all go look up what ravens mean, right? Y'all go look it up, right? You don't have time to be. This is where you're conservative with your time, right? Somebody wants a whole new lease on life. You're not playing games with people. You're not playing games with people. Somebody sees your son as medicine. You're not the 1, the 2, 3 through 10. You're not playing with people. Not at all. So something has been overwhelming for them, not you, because again, you are used to having dreams, downloads, whether they daydreams, as you're just now waking up dreams, whatever, right? And so pay attention to all of that. Pay attention. Your star is shining brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. And just like if you have a platform like this, start speaking up. It should not take you that long to process. Okay. This is what balance is. This is what balance looks like. You got all this water here. Talk about it. Talk about it. This right here is a message. Mercury is retrograde. This is a message. Right. So this right here is ruled by Neptune. Neptune is currently retrograde. Something about your gifts are rare, comes around once in a blue moon. Of course, if you have a dream about fish, it doesn't always mean that someone is actually pregnant. This could mean you're pregnant with purpose. Something is about to drop. Right? Something is about to happen. Something is about you going through something, becoming a rebirth is happening. But you could also be seeing a lot of ravens, right? You could be somewhere driving during the daylight. That's why I don't want you to be outside only at night. Going outside, get outside during the day. Because you wouldn't see ravens at night. You would see them during the day. Get out the house. That would be a message, okay? Get out the house. Right? Get out of the house, right? So what are you embracing? What you're embracing is the Ace of Cups. This is new emotional beginnings, healing, self-love, or spiritual renewal. A beautiful heart-based blessing flows in, right? Flows in. You don't need to be paranoid. All you need to do is journal, and ask source. I am not your source, okay? I'm not stepping on any religious toes or spiritual toes or anything like that. Whatever you go to as source, you got the answers inside of you. Source is saying to you, source is going to show you something in the physical realm. Source is going to show you something in the physical realm. It's going to show you something in the physical realm of some kind of growth. Something you've been talking about. Source is going to show you something in the physical realm. Right? First, you're going to see something through your dreams because somebody is overwhelmed. Somebody is overwhelmed. Right? Somebody is sick. Somebody is sick. Somebody has a secret illness. Some kind of illness, because this is the opposite of medicine. Somebody needs some medicine, right? So somebody could have this. They may need to work. They may have some kind of a secret illness. right? So on the outside, everything seems like it's fine, but the illness could be growing, right? And you knew something seemed fishy because somebody needs this whole new lease on life, and they could be working, right? They want to be a part of a community, but something could be ending. They could have switched tables, right? They could have switched, they went from one table to the next, and something could have been overwhelming for somebody. So they could need to actually pick up some extra work because, like I said, they wanted a whole new lease on life. But something could be, you could have gotten nightmares about something, right? Right. So somebody has a secret illness. Somebody has some kind of secret sickness or illness that was given to them by somebody from the past. That was given to somebody from the past. And your gifts are so powerful that it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming for a whole lot of people. And something is just, like I said, something is just growing, and they may have a smile on their face. They may just used to be masking something with a smile on their face. But yeah. But it's forcing you and somebody to kind of, like I said, just kind of sort of switch tables. I feel like it's speaking to, something is speaking to your 10th house, because after 9 is 10th house. Yeah, 10th house. It's speaking to your 10th house. This is 10th house right here. It's actually, and this is going to make you a star because it's speaking to your 10th house, right? Meaning that it's speaking to your vocation. You're answering a call on your life because you're asking, what is the purpose of all of this? Why is this happening? Like, something could have been overwhelming to you, right? Okay, let me see how I can word this. Something could have been overwhelming to you a long time ago, right? And so now something could be overwhelming to your child, right? An adult child. They could be an adult child. And so you need to be the emotional support for them. Because what I'm seeing here is this person right here is pregnant, right? So something could be happening to your adult child where you need to be the emotional support for them. So it's not hitting you or them directly, it's indirectly, right? So it's like being there for somebody who needs to be there for their community, like I'm saying, like that. That's what I'm saying, right? So which makes you a star, which really makes your compassion makes you a star. You're an extremely compassionate person, and people are seeing that. Your compassion is really stands out, and it's really rare. It just your compassion is really, really rare. It is rare. The level of compassion. Here's some candles for you is, silver, white, and pale pink. So silver connects us with intuition and lunar connection. White candles, which you can light at any time, is for cleansing and spiritual purity. And then also pale pink candles for emotional healing and compassion, right? And again, your compassion is overwhelming because, again, I feel like this right here, 9 of Swords, lets me know, and you've been seeing a lot of ravens, right? So there's a lot of endings and rebirths around you. This is what ravens symbolize. There's a lot of rebirths around you, and your compassion is overwhelming because you're not judging people. But something for you happened a long time ago, where you because this 9 speaks to you have a higher level of education about something that people may have judged people on, because you may have lived something indirectly, not necessarily, well, directly and indirectly, right? So now I'll just put it that way. So here we have herbs to support your zodiac sign. Chamomile, even if you have chamomile tea, emotional calm. Jasmine would be for moon magic and intuition. Lemon balm, which you may have lemon balm tea, for soothing the heart. And then mugwort right? And so use respectfully and cautiously. That's for dream enhancement. Some of the gemstones would be like moonstone. That's for intuition and emotional flow. Rose quartz, which some of you all may already have these. If you have them, do not go out and buy more just to have more. Just keep what you have, okay? You can just wash them off. You can look at how to cleanse them. Rose quartz for unconditional love. Selenite is for purification and angelic connection. Aquamarine is for emotional clarity and communication. Okay, here's some affirmations for you that I created. First one is I trust my intuition and honor my emotions. The second one is I am safe, supported, and spiritually guided. The third one is I release fear and invite peace into my heart. The fourth one is my emotions lead me to clarity and healing. And then last but not least is I attract relationships and experiences that nurture my soul. Okay, let's pick this up here. All right. So your star keeps you in the loop through your dreams, just so we're crystal clear. The fact that you're talking about 11th house, right? So someone is astral projecting into your dream because you are a star, because of your compassion, because you are because of your compassion, because you're not mirroring compassion. You are actually a very just genuinely a compassionate person. It's not, you're being kept in the loop. You're being kept in the loop through your dreams, and very detailed, not just, yeah, it's very detailed. Here we have, so self-love. So let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. So dear Lord, help me to trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my own fears and illusions, right? Fears and illusions, okay? All right. So you're very close to achieving your goal. You're very close. We just left the gibbous moon phase. We're in the last quarter moon phase, okay? And so a win-win outcome is forecast for you. A win-win. Yeah, because you're not indecisive about your compassion at all. Like, I mean, you're no respecter of person. That's what this is. It's right. It wouldn't matter who it is. You're showing compassion, right? So it just so happens that it's this person here. This could be your child or a parent or someone you shared a womb with. It's just you're no respecter of person here, right? Somebody you had a nightmare about, possibly. They wanted to be a part of a community. Looks like they wanted to be a star. Star does not necessarily mean famous, and something was overwhelming. So here we have career, somebody's career. So your career could be, like I said, you're a hierophant, you know, yourself, like, and people see you as being this strong tower. They see you as being genuinely just a compassionate energy. So I feel like for you and someone else, y'all are medicine. You all are, you know, medicine to whatever community. You and somebody gonna be working together. So it's that you all balance each other out very well. You and somebody, you all balance out each other out very, very well. And just your level of compassion. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I feel like you all are going to be creating something possibly together to help wake people up from their own nightmares, because when people show, you know, like they're almost like somewhat compassionate, like, or they think, you know, who knows, maybe somebody didn't show them compassion, you know. So here we have, you're making some connections. Happiness is a warm and utterly genuine smile. Yeah. Yeah. Then we have birds here again on this card. See, we have birds here on this card as well. Again, these birds are flying west, which means something in a particular community as well. If you know, you know. But again, looking at the cards here, that is what I have for you all. You're very close to achieving your goal, whatever that goal may be. Sending everybody lots of love and light. Thank you for joining me. Again, I can teach. We do not practice dark moon magic on my channel. I want everybody to wake up on the light side of the moon, on the light side of your emotions every single day. But please get out during the light time, because that's the only way you're going to be able to see these dark birds out there. And so they symbolize something. And so something about you teaching people how to recognize genuine compassion versus people who are mirroring compassion, especially people who, you know, when they have this whole new lease on life. And 4 connects us with family and ancestry, right? So family is whatever you make it. It's not always blood relatives. It's whatever you make it to be. So this is like, you know, like I said here. That's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. See you all in the next video.